What is up? It is your girl, Rebby K. Ignore the plain face. I just got my Botox redone and I don't like to put makeup on after the fact. Like, obviously I've got like my eyeliner and stuff on, but like I don't like to put like foundations and stuff all over my face when I've, you know, got fresh little needle holes in my eyeballs. So just gonna have to deal with my natural beauty today. I don't know what's going on with my microphone, but for some reason after like 10 minutes of filming it seems to be cutting out, so hopefully this works. I don't know, like honestly, YouTuber life so hard. Just in today's video we are going to be learning about all things Procreate. And no, I don't mean making babies. Procreate is an amazing little tool that I use to create my logos, to create my banners, to create my YouTube channel thumbnails. It's a very big part of my YouTube channel, so I thought, why not share my top 5 tips with you guys about how I use Procreate to utilize it in the best, most efficient way possible to get the best, most creative results that I can. Some of the things are super easy, super basic. I should have known them the whole time, but I just never really thought about them, and people have shown me along the way. I've looked at things up on the interwebs. You know, you live and you learn. So I'm hoping that these 5 tips will come in handy to at least one person. So if you're a Procreate user, or if you want to become one and you want to learn all about the cool little things that are hidden within the interface, then keep on watching and hopefully you learn something from this vid. I only learned a couple of these things very recently. I've known other things for my whole time using it, and it's amazing when you talk to people who also use it, things that they didn't know that you thought was common knowledge, vice versa. So hopefully you get something out of this. If you have any hot tips that you know of, then pop them in the comments below as well, because I'm sure I would love to hear them. So I'm going to show you guys physically, but I also have a screen recording because there's some things in here that you really need to see to believe. So we're going to use my logo as the demos, if you will. So I use Procreate on just a standard iPad. This is a 6th generation iPad. I know that like the Supes Pros will use things like the iPad Pro, etc., but you know, we're not that rich in this house. Number 1, the canvas and the drawing guide. Number 1 thing that has completely changed the way that I use Procreate is the drawing guide, and I had no idea that this even existed. Like, if you have a look up in the top, which I will show more detail in the screen recording, all of these little things, the little wrench, the little magic brush, the little swirly thing, the little click pointer, I was like, what do these things all do? Like, literally, I just used the wrench because it helped me save and share, and then I was just kind of like, I don't know. My tattoo artist actually showed me this because he used it when he was designing my new tat, which I haven't shown you guys, I don't think, but anyway, there it is, surprise. And he did it right in front of me. He turned on the drawing guide and then just like changed the way that I see things forever. So we're gonna go into here and we're going to tap the little wrench up the top there, and then you'll see this little wiggly thing. Once again, it'll be more up close in the screen recording, called canvas. Once you tap canvas, you click drawing guide, toggle that one on, and then you literally go into edit drawing guide, and down the bottom here it will show you all of the cool things that you can do with it. So you can turn on a grid, you can turn the symmetry on, and what the symmetry does is allows you to be able to, as the name would suggest, draw in perfect symmetry. So this is something that I really did not figure out for ages, and it made logo design and the way that I do like my thumbnails and stuff so much more consistent. So playing around with the drawing guide with the 2D grid specifically for me, and the symmetry really helps if you're trying to do like logos and stuff and make it look crisp and legit. Number 2, layer opacity. Now, speaking of layers, if you're wanting to play around with layers, you've got this little two little buttons right next to the color wheel up the top there, and that shows you all the different layers that you can see. So I'm going to select my layer 1, which is my little heart logo here, and bing bang bong, if I double tap that with 2 fingers, I'm able to slide and adjust the opacity. Isn't that amazing? Wow. Number 3, color filling. Now we're going to get into color filling. So when we want to color fill something, we simply grab the color from the color wheel, bring it onto the screen, which you will see in the screen recording, and it will fill the space. So if you don't have a rounded off space on the layer, it will automatically fill the entire thing, but if you have a shape, it will fill the shape. So you'll be able to see that in the screen recording, but being able to just simply tap and drag a color onto something completely fills the color. Brings back the MS Paint vibes. Remember where you just like fill colors, like you draw squiggles and fill colors? Oh, memes. Number 4, the eyedropper tool. Now, speaking of the eyedropper tool, being able to select a color simply by holding your finger down on it will change the color of your color wheel up in the top right corner there. This comes in super handy if you're trying to like draw over the top of something and you want to get those same colors. If you're using some kind of palette and you want to be able to just quickly select the colors off the palette, or if you're drawing with one of the colors and then you get into a different color and then you go, oh shit, I wanted to go back, and you didn't save it into a palette, then you can just eyedropper it with your finger there. And number 5, finger gestures. So if you want to undo a layer, use 2 fingers and tap once on the screen to undo what you've just done. Use 3 fingers and tap once on the screen to redo what you undid. Use 4 fingers to tap on the screen once, and you will get to see your entire workspace, your canvas if you will, without all of these little bits on the side, etc. And my favorite, being able to use 3 fingers to scrub out your layer will completely remove the layer. As I said, there's millions of different opportunities for you to just utilize Procreate in so many different ways, but they're the top 5 things that I think really changed the way that I create using Procreate. I hope you got something out of it, and as I said, if you have any cool tips or tricks that really help the way you use Procreate, drop them in the comments below so that you can help me, you can help your fellow fans and subscribers. Fellow fans, come on. So that's it. If you like this video and you like me, then you know what to do, my friends. Comment, like, subscribe, do the bell, buzzwords, click the notifications, hit the thing, do the other stuff. Check out my social medias linked below. We are on 1,020 subscribers. If you're a new subscriber here, thank you so much. I started doing a fun little thing with some friends called On the Stream Vibe. We have a little hub of creators where we just hang out together, we collab with each other, we talk about our channels, we are cross-platform through Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, all of the fun stuff. We do a bunch of different stuff, so if you want to hang out with us, hit us up on our Instagram channel, which is linked down below, along with all of my other social medias, which you can check out as well. Much love. Bye.